It's a beautiful Sunday for football here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. As we take a quick look here at the White House, and the D.C. Dragons looking to go to 5-0 today as they take on their North Division rival in the London Knights. Hello, everybody. Ethan Muslin here alongside with Justin Reside. Justin, London finally got their first win of the season last week. A really good game there. They're hoping to get another win in the notch column, but they are facing against a tough Dragon squad.
Yeah, very tough Dragon squad because you got Mr. 777 yards himself, Kevin Say, running that ground game, and then Prasad enters synergy with the, able to pass the ball left and right. But London has that passing attack of their own with Tiberius Bovine last week getting all the catches for London.
Yeah, he did a great job. 11 receptions, 115 yards last week against the Toros. DC having a really good game last week against Mexico City. Kevin Say, 236 yards on the ground, averaging 7.9 per carry, well above his average. This is going to be a battle between an aerial offense in London and a ground game versus DC. Should be an exciting matchup between two dynamic offenses. London has won the toss. They will kick the ball away. It's a chilly 40 degrees right now here in DC, but it's going to be a fantastic, nice, cool game of football. Aerial coverage up for today's game being brought to you by Dags Droneworks, aerial photography and videography services in New York State. You can find them on Instagram at Dags Droneworks, DAGGS, or visit their website, dagsdroneworks.com. So here we go. JT Delaney to kick this ball away, and we are off from the Beltway. Ball taken in about the 5, up to the 20, 25, trying to cut around, can't get anywhere, but gets to the 29-yard line. There's the return by number 46. That's Kanye Rockefeller being the return man. And we're going to see DC set up on their offense for the first time with Shabazz Synergy.
Yeah, Shabazz Synergy knows how to throw that ball, but when you have a double tight end or one tight end set, look out. That's when Kevin Say is going to run that ball.
Still far on the season, about a 75% completion rate. This handoff here to the right side goes nowhere. That run with, that was Kevin Say on the run. Can't get anything going there. We'll introduce the rest of the DC offense. On the quarterback, Shabazz Synergy. Running backs, Kevin Say. Fullback, Chris Britton. Wide receivers are Gus Scott, Mike Churchill, Jeff Banfield, and Josh Gill. Tight ends, the newest acquisition from Fort Worth, Lauren Procurco, and the rookie tight end in Kyle Storm. Now second down and 10 with the offset eye. Handing off to Say, he's going to go to the left, gets through and gets a few more yards to get an 8-yard gain before he got brought down. At least that was number 92. That might have been Jeff Gagne making the tackle.
Yeah, great job there by the offense. Lauren Procurco giving a block for Kevin Say to run that 7 yards to make it a 2nd and 2.
Big third down. They've got two tight ends left on the offset eye. 3rd down and 2. Synergy to throw it. It's going to screen it to the left side. Pass complete to Say. Gets the first down. Tried to spin around to get a few more yards, but gets taken out of bounds at the 41 as he's pushed out by Tanner Hendricks. We'll introduce the London defense. On the line, Selwyn Lane, Chad Rowland, William Davidson, and Cam Frosby. On the linebacking core, Jeff Gagne, Tony Roberto, Tallymac Scarborough, to be fair. Cornerbacks are Tanner Hendricks, Brandon Ewing, and Emmanuel Blackman. Safeties are Anthony Wyo, Jack Russell, and Rain Rie. New set of downs for the Dragons. 3 wide receivers, Say in the backfield. Synergy to throw it. Pump fakes. Goes one down the middle. Pass complete inside of London territory. Taken down at the 41-yard line, and that was number 84, Josh Gill, with the reception.
Yeah, Josh Gill there getting in the middle of the what looked to be a London zone there, and he was just there in the middle of the zone, perfectly caught ball by him.
Big set on first down. Say up the middle, going to get 6 on that play. And he gets rocked hard by Anthony Wyo. I'm going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, again, the O-line making a perfect hole for Say to run through, and that's what offenses do for running backs like that.
So already DC going to the ground game, going right to Kevin Say. 2nd and 4. 4 wide with 3 bunch to the left. Synergy fakes the handoff, gonna throw under pressure, shakes one tackle, gonna throw to the right side, tipped away, incomplete. Great job throwing that over to a receiver, but Roberto was there to make the deflection.
Yeah, nice job there by the London defense to pressure Sebastian Energy to throw that ball. Even though the sack was missed, it pressured Synergy to throw that ball to that corner route, and Roberto was there to knock it down.
Now a big 3rd down and 4, probably just a shade outside of field goal range for Potty on the 35 of London. Synergy to throw, right side, complete for the first one of the fumble. Ball is loose, still loose. Who's got it? It's London football. Oh my goodness, the catch and fumble, and it's recovered by Josh Gill.
I think he did make a football move, and somebody jarred the ball loose, and I think that was
Who is that? That's number 59. Excuse me. I stand corrected on that. That was William Davidson, the defensive tackle for London, getting the football. Gill was the one who had the reception and lost it. So it is London football. You get to see Johnny Pickler for the first time on offense today. He'll have 3 wide to the right on 1st down. Throwing deep to the right side. Pass tipped and intercepted. Right back to the DC defense. It's bound to the 30, 25, 20. Gonna get there. It's gonna be down to the 12-yard line. And an interception taken by Peanut Say. 1 play, and that is it. It's DC football once again.
Yeah, this is the reason why Peanut Say was able to make the catch like that, because DC looked like it was a man coverage there, and Say man is man perfectly there to grab that interception and take it down for the DC Dragons to hopefully get a touchdown. And now they're in potty kicking range.
So 1 play, and the DC Dragons have the football back. And it's a net positive for them. They are inside the London red zone. 1st and 10 at the 12. Offset eye 2 wide to the left. Hand off to Say. Goes to the left side. Has room at the 10. Shakes a man and into the end zone. TD DC. Oh, Say, can you see? And a 12-yard run from Kevin Say puts the DC on the board.
And that you know why that Kevin Say run worked to perfection to go to the end zone? Watch here. Gill right there to make the block there. That's what caused Kevin Say to go to the end zone for 6.
So 1 play, 12 yards, resulting in that Kevin Say touchdown. Potty will set up for the extra point. That drive almost ended up like London never had the football to begin with, but they will have a proper drive in just a few moments. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and it is good. That'll make it 7-0 DC with 8:11 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, 8-11 to go. It's no panic. No panic here for London. You got a fumble, even though you threw an interception. It's no time for London to panic. It just, you're getting this ball. Run your, air attack like you normally would here.
Effectively just restarting your drive. Potty will kick this away. Be taking it about inside the end zone. They'll bring it out into the 10, 15, 20. And that will be brought down to the 22-yard line. The return there made by Fox Highwind. And now we will see London set up proper for their first big drive of the game.
Yeah, first big drive of the game. And, Johnny Pickler didn't know they were in man coverage and thought he looked like Fox Highwind open, but it went into Peanut Say's hands. So this is this is a second chance for Johnny Pickler to refocus.
Getting started in the Woolery set, 2-2. Have Merrill in the backfield. Pickler throwing on 1st down, tipped away and incomplete. Again, Peanut Say was there near the area, but it was intended for Mike St. Green.
Yeah, Mike St. Green there trying to get in the middle of a zone coverage, but there, again, Peanut Say knew where St. Green was, and he just batted the ball down.
Introducing the rest of the London offense, Johnny Pickler at quarterback. Halfback is Robert Merrill. Wide receivers, Mike St. Green, Vin Calia, and Fox Highwind. Tight ends are Benji Matten and former Fury member Tiberius Bovine. Left tackle is Perrin Ibarra, and right tackle, the rookie, Anthony Anderson. Merrill on second down gets the first down and a little bit more. He's going to take him down to the 42-yard line, and a great 20-yard run from Merrill.
Yeah, great blocking there by London, but I think if they were able to stop Robert Merrill, DC should have brought more men in the box just to stop Merrill, but he gets plenty of blocks here. One block there, and then he's just off to the races for the first down.
And he ends up getting tackled there by Kanye Rockefeller after just shedding Peanut Say on that shed tackle. So a new set of downs now for the Knights as they start moving. 1st and 10. They'll have 3 wide receivers on the offset eye. Put pressure on the left side from the DC defense. Pickler gonna throw under pressure. Heaves one to the right side. Pass is caught by Mike St. Green. He's at the 10-5. Touchdown, London! And the deep ball for Mike St. Green puts London right back on the board.
Yeah, right there. St. Green got underneath Peanut Say there, and he was just off. Once he caught that ball, he was off to the end zone.
Looks like that was the strong safety Kappa Jones pressed up a little bit, and that left Mike St. Green wide open for the score. And just like that, pending the extra point, we are going to be 7-all. A very quick drive on that 58-yard touchdown pass that went 3 plays for 78 yards. JT Delaney, the former Desperado, going to kick this up, and it is good. And not even a minute gone in the game from that last score, and we're already knotted up at 7.
Yeah, tied up at 7 apiece. Both teams getting a touchdown on their drives. And this is what you expect from these 2 North Division rivals.
And as this kick goes away, we'll introduce the DC defense. On the line, Saeed Gore, John Gary, Isaac Forrester, and Benny Butcher. Linebackers are the rookie Declan O'Rourke, Riley Hughes, and Aaron Gooden. Corners are John DeSantis, Ty Woodson, Peanut Say, Daryl Bullock. Safeties are Kanye Rockefeller and Kappa Jones. And that was Rockefeller running up to the 25-yard line on the kick return.
Yeah, and now DC has successfully got a running touchdown. It's just London in this drive probably needs to bring, like I said before, on the DC side, bring more into the box to stop Kevin Say from getting open running lanes.
So 1st and 10 from the 25. 2 wide receivers, 2 backs. They will hand it off to Say. Tried to spin around, trying to get some room. Managed to turn 0 into +2 before he got tackled on that play by Tanner Hendricks.
Yeah, that was a defense that obviously London planned on that because they knew Kevin Say was running. They brought every single guy into the box there to try to stop Kevin Say for negative yards, but it just went the other way for +2.
Now it'll be 2nd down and 8. Offset eye, one wide to the right side. Synergy going to screen it out to Say. He's got plenty of room. Spins 1 tackle and gets a gain of 6 on the play. Again, it's number 22, Tanner Hendricks, making the stop.
Yeah, that reason why those swing passes work, because a defense doesn't bring their safety to block out the running back from catching that ball. So,
all right, so now it'll be a 3rd and 2. Hand off to Say, right side, caught in the backfield, taken down for a loss of 2, and that'll be a 3-and-out for DC. And a big stop from Tony Roberto.
Yeah, Turner Roberto there, getting in the box and stopping the run of Kevin Say and making it a 3-and-out.
So this will be the first punt of the game for Don Wilson. Back to return for London. They'll be taking it at about the 35. And they will give him the 35-yard line. And there's a return from Fox Highwind. About a net of 1 on that return. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game all into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. First down for London with a quick pass down the middle. That'll be caught for a first down. A gain of about 12 on that play. Tiberius Bovine, the tight end, making his first catch of the game.
Yeah, nice job there. A perfect run route there by Tiberius Bovine, but none of the DC defenders were there. And that's what you need. You need to get a defender there to get to the tight end to block a football.
So now a new set of downs from the London 47. They'll have three bunched right. Pickler going to throw it. Screens it to the right side. Pass complete to Merrill. And he'll get taken down at the 47 of DC, getting into enemy territory. And Peanut Say there to make the tackle, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice job, Peanut Say, getting out of his strong safety position to get Merrill on the screen pass there.
2nd down and 4. Two wide to the right. Pickler, deep drop. Gonna throw. Left side. Pass complete. Gets the first down for about 10 yards. And there again is Tiberius Bovine.
Yeah, Tiberius Bovine again catching the ball. This time in a zone play that DC was trying to do, but it didn't work because Tiberius Bovine was in the right spot to catch the ball.
There is a reason he is the 2nd highest receiver for the Knights. Now 1st and 10 from the DC 37. 3 bunched left. Merrill in the backfield. They will hand it off. Goes up the middle. Gonna get some room and gets down at the 29 before getting stopped by Kappa Jones for a gain of 8.
Yeah, nice run there. Merrill getting in between the tackles there to get at least 8 yards on that play. But, when DC sees a run like that, you got to obviously bring an extra guy to stop the run.
3 back set here on 2nd and 2. Pickler to throw it. Under pressure and brought down in the backfield. Oh, that is a big loss of 7 on that play. Big sack from Benny Butcher.
Yeah, Benny Butcher there getting off his offensive blocker to get Pickler in the backfield, and that's a kind of a mistake for offensive, making sure you protect your quarterback there, letting someone like Benny Butcher come in and tackle him.
Looked like that was Perrin Ibarra who kind of missed his blocking assignment there and allowed Butcher into the backfield. So now a big 3rd and 9 coming up. Pickler going to throw it. Pressure from the left side is going to heave it down the middle. Pass incomplete. Intended there for Vin Calia, but it is knocked down from number 46, Kanye Rockefeller.
Yeah, I thought Kanye Rockefeller did a little bit of a face mask there, but it wasn't catch there by R62, but good play there by Rockefeller to prevent Vin Calia to catch the ball.
And they will go into a punt formation. This will be Peter McLongfellow kicking this ball away. Standing in his own 50. Nearly got it blocked. Looked like there might have been a little bit of contact. They're going to let this ball bounce. Takes a nice friendly bounce. Oh, but he runs it into the end zone, so that will be a touchback for DC.
Yeah, you're trying, as a punting unit, you're trying to pin the offense of DC deep, but that he was just taken a little too far into the end zone for the touchback, so DC starts from their own 20.
Looked like it was Kurt Sloan, the secondary right guard, picking up that football. Just could not slow down and ends up forcing the touchback. DC now in the pistol set on 1st and 10. Synergy throws up deep ball right side. Pass complete. And this goes into London territory. Shakes one and gets out of bounds at the London 26-yard line. And a huge reception for Josh Gill.
Yeah, that defense from London did not work because they let Gill go out there. I think he went on outrun their Blackman there. Got out of the block of Blackman, who was trying to prevent the ball from being caught by Gill, but he decided to go right underneath.
And one play is 54 yards. Longest play from scrimmage for DC so far. 1st and 10 from the London 26. Handoff to Say. He goes to the right, but cannot get much. He's only getting a 1-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, that was just... Yeah, that was London there going into run prevent defense there, bringing up their safeties and their every player in the to get Kevin safe for only 2 yards. And you saw and now we have, I think it's a 2 tight end set, I believe, on the line.
Looks like it's just one tight end left, 2 wide to the right on this pistol set on 2nd and 9. Synergy's gonna throw it. Deep ball to the right side. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good defense from London secondary to bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, perfect one-on-one defense there. The London defender on Churchill knocking the ball down. That is perfect defense if you want a pass deflection like that.
Looks like that was Tanner Hendricks making the deflection, keeping the ball out of the hands of Mike Churchill. Now 3rd down and 9, going into 2 and 2, one tight end right. Synergy gonna throw it. Left side's complete. Gets short of the 1st down. That was number 81 of DC. Just falling short of that marker, so it'll bring up 4th and 1.
Yeah, Jeff Banfield there getting short of the line to gain. That was just a perfect call there, even though it didn't make the 1st down. That's the right call. Let the wide receiver go out, and they were in the prevent zone defense, and obviously it worked for DC on.
It looks like they're going to go for it here, but 10 seconds on the play clock. They might be trying to force a jump. Play clock down to 5. Man, it is not working. They will call a timeout. Cannot get those free 5 yards. So it looks like it'll be another field goal for Potty Potty.
Yep, the old proverbial forcing the use of DC's timeout to send out the field goal unit.
But let's not forget, Potty Potty this season has not missed a field goal. I know we're talking about possible commentator's curse, but this is a very good kicker.
Yeah, 6 for 6 on the season 18 slate so far for Potty Potty.
So this will be a 34-yard attempt from the left hash to make it a 3-point lead for DC.
Make sure somebody was in there.
All right, let's see.
What?
From the left hash, kick up on the way, and it is good. So now the minute 28 to go in the quarter. It is currently DC 10, London 7.
Yep, now Potty Potty 7 for 7 on the season with field goals made. He's just too good of a kicker. He does never missed it this season.
So that drive culminating with that field goal, 5 plays, 63 yards. And looked like took about a minute and 40 off the clock. So not a bad little possession there as Potty kicks this ball away. Highwind will be back to return it, taking it from the goal line. Going to bring it out to the 10, 15 to the 20. Right side goes to about the 24-yard line before he gets taken down. And those tackles being made by number 29, Pete Cunningham, and 26, Darnell Snow. So a new drive for London, so hoping they can get back into the lead.
Yeah, this is a kind of taking advantage of what London's looking for air-wise, and throwing to guys like Bovine and Vin Calia here.
Penalty marker here, so this will be a free play. Tipped away and incomplete. Looks like this might be a offsides call on DC.
Yeah, I don't know who encroached down the line, but I think either Butcher or one of the linemen went off into the encroachment.
It's called on John Gary, the defensive end, the 3-season veteran. He gets knocked for the penalty, so it'll be a free 5 for the Knights.
Yeah, free 5 yards. Gary just was kind of misjudging what Johnny Pickler's snap count was, and he just jumped off into the encroachment.
So free 5 yards here will make it 1st and 5 from the London 29. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Merrill in the backfield. Pickler going to throw down the middle, incomplete as it's knocked away. Deflected there by number 54, Declan O'Rourke, the rookie from Ottawa.
And that's just Pickler, misjudging where his wide receiver was and throwing it into the man coverage there, and Deacon O'Rourke was just there to bat it down.
So now 2nd down and 5. We're going to go into the Woolery set here with 2 tight ends. Pressure coming from DC. Pass will be bobbled, meaning complete. Merrill had his hands on it, but it fell right out from the coverage from DeSantis, and that'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Merrill, he has to have 2 hands on the football to make it a complete catch, but bobbling it, hearing the footsteps of DeSantis there, it's just, not a lucky catch there for Merrill.
So a 3rd down and medium. London will have 3 bunched left. Looks like it's a dime package for DC. Bit of a high snap for Pickler. He's got time. He's going to throw down the middle. It's complete for the 1st down. Big 3rd down conversion made by number 83 of London.
Rocco McLovin there again. This DC offense was throwing a dime coverage there, a dime zone defense there, but McLovin was there to find the zone, hole in the zone to catch the ball.
Now a new set of downs for the Knights. We'll have Pickler in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 tight ends left. And a deep ball to the left, and it's complete. And that's a catch made by Vin Calia. It'll be a gain of 6 on the play.
Yeah, that's just Calia. Perfect idea of saving clock there. Even though it's the 1st quarter, that is just an idea of saving a little bit of time for our next play here and don't have to lose any time.
Now 2nd down and 4. 3 bunch to the right for Pickler. Under pressure in the pocket. Going to make the pass. It is complete for a 1st down. And that completion made by the 2nd fullback, Royal Wellman. That'll continue the drive for London inside DC territory.
Yeah, and this DC, this drive for London has been methodical, throwing the ball, and no running yet from Merrill, but it's throwing.
Gonna get this ball in time. They will. This will end the quarter as Pickler's gonna throw the deep ball. It's caught and gonna go unopposed to the end zone. Touchdown, London by Vin Calia.
Yeah, and I think this time it's Vin Calia running his route and then going underneath Rockefeller to go to the end zone this time.
What a big pass here as he just throws it over. That was Kanye Rockefeller trying to get the deflection, but Vin Calia getting the football and gets it into the end zone for the score. That play culminated in a 54-yard touchdown. And with the extra point pending, this will make it a 4-point ball game. Good snap hold, kick on the way. It is good. So we have 1 quarter in the books. And a good way to cap it here is we're going to kick it off to the 2nd quarter. London's ahead, 14-10. Let's take a quick break and switch sides. This is the Simulation Football League, presented by EPM Music on Twitch. Back in here to start the 2nd quarter. And here we go. Delaney kicks it away to Rockefeller. Is going to take it at about the 10. Up to the 20, 25, side steps and gets about to the 30-yard line before he is brought down by number 21, Jack Russell.
Yeah, London has to make adjustments here on this for this DC offense because the last drive they had, that was a lot of passing and a lot of Kevin Say runs here, so they need to make adjustments.
And this is a very run-heavy offense, so they really got to make sure they don't become too one-dimensional. Synergy on 1st down, going to throw. Passes complete to the left side. Going to get a gain of 4 on the play before being brought down. And that's Churchill making the reception.
Yeah, Churchill there making the reception, but I believe that was man-to-man coverage from London. That was a perfect job there to make sure Churchill didn't get the 1st down.
Going to bring up 2nd and 6. DC with 3 bunch to the right, 1 receiver left. Synergy stepping back, going to throw, and tipped away, incomplete. Oh, looked like he almost had that ball. That was Tony Roberto getting his hands on it. Thought he maybe had the pick.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened in the O'Rourke tip, Synergy just threw it into the middle of the zone where only Roberto was to knock it down.
So now a big third down. DC hoping to keep this drive alive. Dime package for London. 2-2 for DC. Synergy to throw it. Gonna go down the middle. It is caught for the first down. Big third down conversion there. Looked like that was Churchill again making the catch.
And this time Churchill was getting in front of his defender to catch that ball instead of the defender getting in front of him to knock it down.
Good third down conversion. Keeps the drive alive. So far, DC that is their first conversion of the second conversion of the game. Penalty marker down here. The pass is complete to Josh Gill. It's tentatively a first down, but this might get called back.
Yeah, I think there was a hold somewhere in the middle of that DC line from the offense.
And it is holding against the Dragons. Number 72, that is the guard, Joseph Ephraim, making the mistake there. It's going to push them back 10.
Yeah, I think he looked like when I was watching it, he was grabbing the defendant lineman's jersey there. Whoever was assigned to him, he was grabbing his jersey, so that pushes the Dragons 10 yards back.
So now it'll be first down and 20. Synergy gonna throw. Has time in that pocket. Pass complete. Gets the first down. As he's taken down at the 45-yard line. Mike Churchill comes through again.
Yeah, this time Churchill, I think this was a design zone defense on Churchill, but Churchill found the hole in the zone, got the first down, and he's been getting a lot of first down in this drive for DC.
A big 22-yard gain for the Dragons. Puts them inside London territory. Synergy's got 2-2.
And
Kevin Say in the backfield.
London's got 4 on the 30-yard line there.
Looks like it's a nickel package. Throw here is complete. Catch made there at the 34-yard line before he's taken down. That looks like that is number 82. That's a secondary wide receiver, Jesse Glover, making his first catch.
Yeah, it looked like the Dime defense wasn't expecting Glover there, and he got the ball for another DC first down.
So DC continuing to press now with the I formation. 2 wide, penalty marker. Here's a free play. Synergy throws the deep ball. Pass is intercepted. It won't amount to a hill of beans. This is going to go forward 5 yards on the offsides. So an interception made by Tanner Hendricks, but it's going to amount to nothing.
Yeah, because looked like one of the left side guards moved to go into encroachment there.
That'll be a penalty on William Davidson, the defensive tackle. That's a free 5 yards and another 1st and 5 coming up.
Yeah, again, London is known for these encroachment penalties because they they sometimes can't count, know what the snap count of the quarterback is, and this time they made a mistake.
So now 1st and 5 from the 29. They got a jumbo eye here. Looks like London might be doing a little bit of pressure. Synergy handing off to Say. He goes up to the right. He's got room to run. Shakes one, cannot shake the other tackle. And he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Stopped by Anthony Wyo. Looks to be 1st and goal to go for the Dragons.
Yeah, they let Kevin Say through the first line of defense there for London, but Wyo was there to stop him, and that's just a mistake by London. Again, not bringing him into the box when Kevin Say has carries like that.
Now 1st and goal to go, just inside the 10-yard line. 2 backs with 2 tight ends, handing it off to Say. He gets to the 5, pushes away, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, DC!
Kevin Say getting in all the levels of London and getting a touchdown there. And also good blocking by DC there. That's what's also making Kevin Say have all these long runs.
That is Kevin Say's 10th touchdown this season. All of them on the ground. He is well on pace toward a 25 touchdown season.
Yeah, and I want to give credit there. So I think that was either Banfield or Gill on the block there for Kevin Say to get in the end zone.
Potty to set up for the extra point. Bit of a low snap here. Kick is up on the way, though, and it is good. But the holder just got obliterated afterwards. We got 7:15 to go here in the first half, and it is 17-14 in favor of DC.
Yeah, that was a great drive there by CC. A lot of passing, a lot of Kevin Say runs, and we know this DC offense is known for the great running.
It's been a pretty balanced attack. Synergy's thrown 11 times. They've ran Say 9 times, so it's been a good balanced attack. Iwan going to take it at the goal line here on the kick. Takes it up to the 20. He cannot shake the tackles, and he'll be setting up for London at the 21-yard line. Have you checked out video content produced by our community lately? SFL Crunch Time and Road to Glory air every Wednesday night. SFL Nights with AJ Stryker can be seen every Thursday. Say It With Your Chest, Aaron Fridays, and Netma can be seen all week long at 6 p.m. Eastern. Every week, the live show schedule can be accessed through our Discord server at the top of the channel listing. Just look for the Events tab. Pickler under pressure on first down. He's brought down for a loss of 3. That will be a sack on the play.
Yeah, and that's number 50.
That's Isaac Forrester.
Yeah, Forrester coming through the line there for the sack.
So a marginal sack, setting up a loss of 3. Now second down and 13. Pickler in the shotgun. He'll have 3 lined up to the right. Good snap. Throw on the way. Pass is complete to the right side. That is complete. Looks like that's Mike St. Green with the catch. Going to get a gain of 10. That'll set up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, that was a beautiful catch there. In man coverage there by St. Green. And that was a perfect decision by DC to go man, but St. Green made the catch.
Now 3rd down and 3. Pickler throws left side. It's complete. And a big first down coming up for London. That's Benji Matson's first catch of the day. Again,
Great job there by Benji Matson to get in the middle of a zone defense here by DC. Look how many, there were three DC players that couldn't get up to Matson, and Matson makes the catch and gets a first down for London.
Big 3rd down conversion for the Knights. Currently 2 of 4 on 3rd down. Almost a bit of a jump there from DC, but Pickler from the shotgun steps up, throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Vin Calia, but Rockefeller there to break up the play.
Yeah, nice break-up job there by Rockefeller, knowing that the pass was going to Calia here. Even though Pickler had a good pocket, it's just perfect defense there from Rockefeller on Calia.
You take a look at that again, just gets right into the middle of the play, breaking up that pass. Now setting up 2nd down and 10. Just a hair outside of enemy territory. London will have 3 bunch to the left. Merrill in the backfield. They will hand it off. He tries to go up the middle, but gets caught right at the line of scrimmage. There'll be no gain on that play as Riley Hughes makes the stop.
Yeah, great defense there from DC, bringing Riley Hughes into the box to prevent Merrill from getting a positive yards or even no yards at all.
Big 3rd down play coming up. DC hoping to stop London from getting into their turf. 5 wide in the shotgun for Pickler. He's going to step back, throws deep to the left side. Pass is caught. Vin Calia's got room at the 20, brought down at the 16-yard line. What a big reception there. That'll be about 24, 25 yards.
And again, DC letting guys like Calia go under them instead of going to man-to-man. And these zone defenses have worked for DC, but some have not, like this play here to Vin Calia.
That's a 26-yard pass. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 16. Pickler under pressure, going to throw quick, but it's incomplete. That was in and out of the hands. It looks like that was number 44 trying to make that catch, but couldn't hold on to it. Then 2nd down.
Yeah, I think he couldn't get his second hand on that ball just to make the catch there. And you got to sometimes, if you're a receiver like that, you got to make a diamond in your hand to make sure you catch the ball, because that's the perfect way to catch a ball.
That was the fullback Royal Wellman trying to get the catch, just could not hold on to it. 2nd and 10 now with 3 bunch to the right. Nickel package for DC. Pickler throws down the middle, tipped and incomplete. Declan O'Rourke had his hands on it, but could not haul it in. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, another case of they're off. The wide receiver was there in the spot to catch the ball, but again, Deacon O'Rourke just pats down the ball, preventing the ball to get to the wide receiver.
DC hoping to prevent a touchdown. They're in a dime package. London with 2 and 2. Merrill in the back. Pickler steps, has time, throws one down the middle, incomplete. Fox Highwind had his hands on it, but couldn't hold on. And that'll bring out the field goal unit for the Knights.
In that play, that was just DC collapsing on Fox Highwind, preventing him from getting the ball and catching it perfectly. So good job by the DC defense preventing a touchdown possibly from Fox Highwind.
So it will go to the foot of JT Delaney. Going to kick it from about 32 yards from the left hash. This goes through. It'll be a tie ball game at 17. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way. It is good from 32 out. And that will tie us up at 17 with 4:36 to go in the first half.
Yeah, tie ball game here. And it's just both teams have been trying to get a running and a passing game in this game. And so far, it's worked out for both.
That was a pretty decent kick, too. It faded a little bit there to the right there, as you kind of saw, but still managed to get through enough on the curb to get the score. Delaney to kick this away. Rockefeller back to return it. Going to take it at about the 5. Up to the 20. It's hit the 25. He'll bring it up to the 27-yard line. So it's been a good back-and-forth battle between both teams. Fairly even matchup for on both offense and defense.
Yeah, even matchup here in the North Division. And, when you're playing a North Division rival, you have to be equal to them. Or if you don't, you're going to get burned in a North Division rivalry. We know about that with Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore and DC both undefeated currently. Baltimore to play tomorrow night in a special Monday night football game as Kevin Say will go up the middle here for a gain of 1. He's stopped there by Jeff Gagne.
Yeah, Gagne there just at the line of scrimmage there to make sure Kevin Say does not get more than 2, maybe a yard on that.
Good hold from the London line. Now 2nd down and 9 from the 27. 2 tight ends left, 1 receiver right in the I formation. Synergy steps back, has time. Oh, but he's hit as he throws and it's incomplete. Big hit there. That was number 93 of London, Cam Crosby, putting the pressure.
Yeah, Crosby there forcing Sebastian Synergy to rush the pass instead of being patient in the pocket and just throwing it to his receiver there, and just Cam Crosby's just a big guy. You can't just push him.
And you saw there on your screen, Jeff Banfield was injured on the play. We'll get some information on that as soon as we get it. Deep ball here on 3rd down, caught by Lauren Percoco. She makes it all the way into London territory, and a huge 3rd down play.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having a tight end and making them possibly go into a wide receiver's position here. And look at Lauren Percoco. She just she finds the ball, makes the perfect adjustment to it, and catches it for a 1st down.
Big 3rd down conversion play from Lauren Percoco. Goes 31 yards on that single play, setting up 1st and 10 at the London 42. Handoff to Kevin Say up the middle. Shakes one, shakes another, and gets down for a gain of 9 before Hendricks makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and short.
Yeah, that's just London there, not making any adjustments to put more men in the proverbial box to stop Kevin Say from running for 9 yards.
Going with 2 tight ends right on 2nd and 1. Handing it off to Kevin Say. Gets a hit and gets a 1st down and a little bit more. He'll take it inside the 30 before he is stopped. Looks like that was Emmanuel Blackman making that tackle. This looks like that's his first big tackle of the game, and it'll bring up another 1st down. Yeah,
in that case there, that's just the line pushing the defensive line to make sure they had chance to get enough for the first down.
New set of downs for DC. They've got 5 in the shotgun. Synergy gonna throw. Middle of the field. Pass is complete to Mike Churchill. He'll get a gain of 3. But can't make any more forward progress before he's hit by Brandon Ewing.
Yeah, that's a nice call there by DC to have Churchill go underneath for at least 3 yards to make sure they can get positive yards and not negative yards.
Mike Churchill currently 4 for 4 with 37 yards. That 22-yard play, his longest of the day. 2 wide in the shotgun. Synergy screens it out to the left for Say. He's got him. Shakes 1. Cannot shake the second. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 to go in the first half. We're knotted up at 17. This is the Simulation Football League, presented by APA Music on Twitch. Take a breath. So with 2 minutes to go here in the first half, London looking to prevent DC from knocking at the door. 33 from the 22. Synergy throws to the right. Screen is complete to Say. He'll get the first down and knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. That tackle was by Jack Russell, but it's a new set of downs on that third conversion.
Yeah, good play there by DC. It's just, easy screens for first downs. It's not rushing to throw the long ball. It's just, simple passing to get first downs.
That puts DC at 50% conversion rates on third down. They're currently 4 of 8 on the day. New set of downs. 3 bunch to the right. Synergy to throw. Screens it out to Say. It's complete. Cannot get any positive yardage out of it. They end up having to go sideways before Russell knocked him out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great pursuit there by Russell to push Say out of bounds for no gain. And that's what offensive needs to have positive yards, but defenses, when you're running a screen, have to prevent that for, positive yardage. And Jack Russell did the perfect job there.
Now 2nd and 10. They've got 2 and 2 with 1 tight end left. One tight end right. Synergy throws down the middle. It's incomplete, intended for Lauren Prococo, but she couldn't keep a hold of the football. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that was just a case of the defender wrapping up Prococo as she was catching the ball to prevent her from completing the pass.
Big 3rd down stop opportunity for London. They can hold DC to 3 points. They'll be able to get some momentum going into the tunnel.
Yeah, and then we have Prococo, the tight end, as a wide receiver on this 6-wide set.
From the shotgun, Synergy to throw. Deep ball to the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, DC, and that's Josh Gill's first score of the game.
Yeah, that's just Josh Gill running the route and knowing where to go, where the London defender was not there, and he just sees the ball in the air and catches it, puts 2 feet down the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
The 5th receiving touchdown for Josh Gill this season from that strike. And a good way to end this half for DC, ending the extra point. 11 plays, 75 yards, culminating in the 15-yard touchdown. Potty to kick this for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So now a 7-point lead for DC with 1:43 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, now London gets the ball, and they may have to do a hurry-up offense here in this minute. A minute and 43 left in this first half. So it's called London 2-minute drill or bust to the end of the half.
And they do have all 3 of their timeouts, so they don't necessarily have to panic. Any score is a good score for London. From the goal line, Highwind's going to bring it out to the 20, and just cannot get any further. Be taken down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it's just London could do a 2-minute drill and then use their timeouts as necessary, to move this ball down the field.
They have plenty of time, 1:39 on the clock. And they'll have, if they go 80, they score. If they go about 50, they can at least get 3 and make it a 4-point game. Pickler with 4 wide on first down. Gonna step. Oh, it hit as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Big hit there from Benny Butchers. We get an update on Jeff Banfield. He just has some cramps. Likely he may return, but it's good to know that he will still be able to participate in the game if possible.
Yeah, a lot of stretching, maybe some extra Gatorade for Banfield to get back on the field.
And let's not forget, London does get the football to start the second half. So they would really like to have a score to keep the momentum going. 3 backs, 1 second and 10. Handoff to Merrill, right side, going to get 1 yard or so. And looks like they're going to let this clock run as we go to 3rd and 8.
Yeah, 2-yard gain there, and it's just, London does not want to use their timeouts. They just want to milk this clock and go into the half and get the ball back in the second half.
They're down in 8 now for Pickler. He's in the shotgun with 5 wide receivers. Dime package for DC. With a low snap for Pickler. Going to heave one to the right. Pass is caught! And it's good for a first down at the DC 49. London will take a timeout. Mike St. Green with the 12th with a huge reception. That goes for 30 yards.
Yeah, 30 yards for St. Green there. And just look how much space St. Green has with his defender Peanut Say there to catch that ball.
You saw Peanut Say trying to reach up and deflect that pass away, but it was just too high. Now Mike St. Green a couple of yards away from hitting the century mark tonight. He's now that 58-yard touchdown, a big contributor to that total. 1:02 to go. Pickler in the shotgun with 3 bunches left on 1st and 10. It's a good snap, has time. Going to swing to the left, complete to Merrill. He's on to the left sideline, tried to spin in, could not get anywhere. And they'll go for a no huddle here after a 9-yard gain.
Hey, this is a good call by London. You don't have to use a timeout. Just, 2nd and 1, go for the 1 yard.
Pickler's going to throw again down the middle. Pass complete down to the 25-yard line. That was a catch made by Fox Highwind. Going to reset here from the 25.
Yeah, perfect call.
35 seconds to go.
Perfect call there by London again to throw to Fox Highwind there.
Merrill goes to the left side. He'll be taken out of bounds at the 21. Stops the clock with 30 seconds to go. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And again, this is London not rushing here, using their timeouts as a necessary option, but it's 30 seconds left, and this is perfect advantage for London.
It's a very efficient use of the timeouts from the Knights. 2nd down and 7 with 2 and 2. Pickler to throw. Quick pass down the middle, complete for the first down. And they'll take their 2nd timeout as Tiberius Bovine makes the line to gain. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 14.
Yeah, good job there by London to see what the offense was giving Bovine, and he got the ball in the perfect time to call that timeout there, and you only have 1 left.
You got 1 timeout left. Do you go for the end zone here?
I would possibly go for it if it's a perfect play, like a stretch play right to the end zone.
It's 4 wide versus a dime on 1st and 10. Pickler from the shotgun throws down the middle. Caught by Fox Highwind. He gets it to the 5. They're going to let the clock run. They're going to hold on to that timeout. They're probably going to go for the end zone here. 12 seconds to go. Pickler from the shotgun. Going to throw down the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Oh, but I think London is happy that it fell to the ground there as it's a big stop made by Ty Woodson.
Yeah, Ty Woodson I believe he knew it was a slant play here coming. And he just knocks the ball down. Perfect route knowing by Ty Woodson.
It was a great job. He was trying to get the interception, but just could not hold on to it. So with 9 seconds to go at the 5, they've got time for probably 2 plays.
And they're kicking a field goal.
Go for the kick. This is not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Put Delaney out there. He's still perfect. Take a field goal and then go in the half.
JT Delaney to make it a 4-point game. High snap. Kick is up and on its way, and it is good. 6 seconds to go here in the first half, and now it'll be 24-20 in favor of the Dragons.
Yeah, that was great time management there by London. Using time clock, using some 2-minute drill, and then using a couple timeouts there to save clock before they put on Delaney.
Thought they probably could have gone for at least 1 play into the end zone, but still coming away with 3 points is not too shabby. Delaney to kick it away to Rockefeller. He'll take it at about the 3. We'll bring it up to the 20. Clock winding down to about 2 seconds, probably closer to 1.5. So DC will get one shot. They might just take it into the tunnel.
Yeah, it's just, 2 seconds left. You don't want to, even you're up by 4, and it's just, you don't want to, get a, pass and then get an interception. So it's better to have Kevin say run this 2 seconds out and go to the tunnels.
Looks like they might go for a throw here. Synergy's got 2 and 2. He'll just go for one pass. Down the middle, incomplete. Looked like that was intended for Churchill, but big break up there from William Davidson. And that'll take us to the tunnel with DC leading London 24-20. It's been a very productive first half for both squads, and it's been really close.
Yeah, a very close game between two balanced teams this evening instead of, the usual London throw it everywhere and then DC just runs with Kevin say. But this game has been balancing of throwing and passing all game long.
It really has, and it's been a game where very few mistakes have happened. We just seen these 2 turnovers that happened in consecutive plays, but those were only the 2 big mistakes of the game.
Yeah, those mistakes happen in games like this when you're with the division rival. But this is a game that is very, very close. London only down by 4. They get the ball in the second half, and it's a chance for Pickler to move his offense down the field to take the lead.
Yeah, see, this is the first score of the game for London. This 58-yard pass to Mike St. Green. That knotted the game off at 7. It has been a very tight battle between both squads.
Yeah, very tight, very good battle between two well-known Northern Division rivals in DC and London.
Looking at the time of possession, London's holding it about 9 minutes, while DC has been holding it for about, let's say about 13, 14 minutes. So they've been winning the time of possession battle. That's given them the advantage going into the second half. But all London really has to do is just maintain control of the football, keep up with their drive strategy, and I think they'll make it.
Yeah, drive strategy for London is a perfect call there because London has a good throw. It's always pass heavy, and they know how to do it. It's just they gotta make sure they have this plan into the second half, or it's gonna be a blow up by DC, and we know how DC sometimes ends games quick and methodically.
Yeah, they've been very methodical on the offensive side of the ball. They've been a little more pass heavy. Shabazz Synergy currently 15 of 20 for 197 yards. But it's also been, Kevin Say has had his moments. He's had 12 attempts for 71 and 2 touchdowns. He's been the main reason DC's has such a big score, with only the 1 passing touchdown there to Josh Gill later on in the second quarter. We will kick this ball underway. London to get the ball to start the second half. Pawty to kick it away. Fox Highwind to return. Taking it from the goal line. Moves it up to the 15, 20, and to the 23-yard line. And that'll be a decent start for the London offense.
Yeah, very decent start for the London offense. And I just realized while this game was going on, it's also very close in Sioux Falls, 10-7. The Sparrows leading the Atlanta Swarm right now.
That game you can see over on the SFL YouTube channel. 1st and 10 for London. 3 bunch to the right. Pickler to throw it. Under pressure in the pocket. Right side pass complete to Merrill, but it's going to be a loss of a yard. He did get the football, but stepped out of bounds at the 23, so it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, caught the ball, but he didn't go forward. He just went backwards, and that's just a mistake by Merrill. Not, a good, a defensive play by DC. It's just Merrill making a mistake there of not going forward.
And that'll be 2nd down and 11. Pickler's got 3 receivers left, 1 to his right. Merrill in the backfield. Bit of a pressure coming on the line, but the pass will be complete. And Merrill only gets back to the line before he's stopped by Rockefeller and DeSantis. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that's just DC bringing two safeties to the line to stop Merrill in his tracks there for no gain.
So now a big third down play. See if London can keep this drive alive. Pickler in the shotgun, 3 receivers right. Throws the ball down the middle, pass is complete! And a big third down conversion by Vincalia.
Yeah, Vincalia there putting himself between two DC defenders. I don't know if it looked like man coverage. It looked like it was supposed to be DeSantos there. DeSantos there to defend Vincalia, but then Vincalia gets away from DeSantos and gets the ball.
Yeah, he gets away from DeSantis and ends up being hit by Riley Hughes, but not before getting a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10. Pickler to throw it, screens it to the right for Merrill, gets it, but he's caught in the backfield by Peanut Say, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Another play where they brought up the safeties, and Peanut Say there was there to defend the screen and get a tackle for loss.
Even with that loss on the pass, Pickler currently 305 yards of passing on the day. He has been very good in the air. 2nd and 12, under pressure, brought down for a sack. That's a loss of 6 on that play, and Isaac Forrester with sack number 2.
Yeah, defensive tackle, getting off his offensive assignment there. And again, it's Isaac Forrester just getting the tackle there for a 1st down, or preventing London from going any further.
And that was Sean Reynolds, the guard, unable to hold on to Isaac Forrester. Brings up 3rd and long. Pickler to throw it. It's going to screen it left for Merrill. It'll be complete for a gain. It only gets up to the 35. And that will force London to punt.
Yeah, that was just a play that, even though it went short yards, they should have let Merrill go maybe even further to get the 1st down. But that's, DC knowing where Merrill was and stopping him short.
So forces London to punt. Peter McLongfellow to kick it away. Kanye Rockefeller back to return. Get a decent kick here. Be taken in about the 30. And only gets a couple of yards forward before he is brought down to the 33-yard line. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6 and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions, plus articles from our content team, including power rankings, what we've learned, the read option, Talent Factory feature series. See all the league records, stats, leaderboards, and rankings of the next class of SFL talent, and so much more. Simulationfl.net, your home for everything SFL. Synergy with a short pass here on 1st down. Going to get a gain of 3. Looks like that was Mike Churchill making the reception.
And all that was the offense getting what the defense gave them. So it's a perfect call there.
Good quick pass. Puts Shabazz Synergy at 200 yards passing on the day. 2nd and 7. Screen complete to Say. He'll get some yardage. Tries to push for the 1st down, but he gets short of the marker. Tackle there made by Jack Russell, stopping the 1st down for now.
Yeah, great job there for Kevin Say to catch the ball and prevent what looked like to be a Shabazz Energy sack, but Kevin Say was there to help him out.
So 3rd down and very short to go. They're going to go with a heavy eye. Little pressure coming from London. Handoff to Say, up the middle, gets the 1st down, gets a few more yards to boot. And that'll bring up another 6-yard gain for Kevin Say, brings it to the DC 49.
Yeah, there was the offensive line pushing the defensive line, making sure that Kevin Say did get the 1st down.
New set of downs for the Dragons. 1 yard from enemy territory. 1st and 10, offset eye. Synergy to throw. Pass complete on the quick hit. And that pass complete to Gus Scott. That's his 1st reception of the day.
Yeah, there.
Excuse me, that is I have it correct. That's Chris Britton, the fullback.
Yeah, I think that was a fullback underneath pass, perfectly done in perfection there by DC, and London just didn't know it was coming.
That is Chris Britton's 1st reception of the day. 3 wide on 2nd and 1. Oh, got hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. William Davidson putting the pressure on Synergy. to knock that ball away.
Yeah, and that was designed pressure from Williamson there. He wanted a sack, but he decided to let Sebas Energy throw it when he didn't want to.
Coming up to 3rd down and 1 from the London 43. Synergy with the offset eye, 1 wide to the left. 2 tight ends right. Hand off to Say. Up the middle. Gets the first down just enough. And they say he's in the 41-yard line. That's a jump just enough to move the chains.
Yeah, that was just his guard there helping him find a spot where he can run through to get that first down.
DC keeping the drive alive. Gonna go with a heavy eye on 1st and 10. Both Say and Britton in the backfield. Handoff. Kevin Say, right side. Gonna get a couple of yards. He stopped at the 39-yard line for 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was just perfect job by London preventing Kevin Say to get more than 2 yards there. And just London is making perfect adjustments here in the second half. It's just they can't figure out how to stop Say in the long runs.
2nd and 8, 4 wide receivers. Synergy going to screen it to the right. Pass is complete to Say, but he's going to get stopped out of bounds right at about the line of scrimmage, so no gain on that play.
Yeah, nice job there by the London defense there to push Kevin Say out of bounds, preventing him from going forward and getting a first down.
Looked like that was Emmanuel Blackman making the push out of bounds on Kevin Say. So now 3rd down and 8. Probably just outside of Potty's field goal range. Synergy to throw. Right side pass nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete. Jack Russell helping to break up the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yep, Jack Russell there getting in the passing lane of Sebastian Energy where he wanted to throw the ball and just knocks it down to make it 4th down.
And they will bring out John Wilson to punt this ball away. First punt for DC since about midway of the first quarter. Kick is away. Going to be down at the 8, down at the 2. It's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. The SFL is spotlighting 4 games in their own time slot on Monday night, starting tomorrow, February 21st, with Baltimore versus Queen City. This week's special feature, you'll see Baltimore's T. Roy Gaines and Sharon Yates IV, along with Queen City's Nathaniel Diggs and Jorge Torres on camera, while they watch and react to themselves and their teammates on the field. Visit simulationfl.net for complete Monday night special schedule and details. London getting the ball on 1st and 10. Screen to Merrill's complete. He'll get positive yardage to the 25. Gets a 5-yard gain before he is stopped by number 28 of DC. I believe that is Kappa Jones. Yes, the former Queen City Corsair making the tackle.
Yeah, DC thought it was a run because they were moving all their linebackers, but it was a screen pass to Merrill, so 2nd down for London.
2nd and 5, 2 wide receivers for Pickler. Gonna throw one down the middle, complete for the first down. And he'll be hit at the 34-yard line. And again, Kappa Jones making the tackle, but not before Benji Matson gets the reception.
Yeah, Matson there getting in between a lot of defenders there in his own, in DC's zone defense again, and that makes it a first down London.
London's going to go with a pass option here by the looks of it. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Pickler steps back, throws down the middle, pass is incomplete. And that one was intended for number 44 of London. That is Royal Wellman, the fullback.
Yeah, and I think their Bullock there just grabbed Tillman there and brought him to the turf, preventing him from getting a pass completion.
After the breakup, it'll be 2nd and 10. Pickler's going to go in the shotgun with 5 wide here versus the dime package. Pickler takes the snap. Under pressure from the left side. Going to heave one down the middle. It's complete! Oh my, what a big reception on that play. And that is McLovin making a big reception.
Yeah, McLovin again finding holes in the DC defense here. And look how much wow, look how much space that was for McLovin before he's tackled.
Taken down by both Rockefeller and Bullock in the secondary. Big gain on that play. Takes it to the DC 45. So far, Johnny Pickler, 24 of 34 for 337. He's going to continue to throw on first down. Big one down the middle. Pass complete to Mike St. Green. That'll take it to the DC 19 with another 16-yard gain.
Yeah, and that's just St. Green again, blowing by his first defender and being able to make this catch here. And look at that beautiful catch there. Wow.
Excuse me, it's a 26-yard gain because they were at the 45, not the 35. So now it'll be 1st and 10 inside the DC red zone. 3 receivers with Merrill in the backfield. Pickler to throw. Down the middle. Pass complete on the short route. Tiberius Bovine getting a gain of 5 on that play, and we have an injured player on the field. It's Benny Butcher.
Oof, I don't know what happened there. It looked like I think he was tied up in his offensive, his assignment there for his offensive player, and something happened there. Let's take a look. Oh, he was tripped up.
Yeah, he got tripped up hard there, unfortunately. We will get an update on Benny Butcher as soon as we are able to, but hopefully he will be able to get back into the football game. And now it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 14. Heavy set. 1 receiver left. Pressure showing. They're going to hand it off to Merrill down the right side. Going to get to the 10, about the 11-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 3 on that play before Rockefeller makes the tackle.
Yeah, that was just Merrill going outside where where his blockers were and getting 3 yards out of that.
So a big 3rd down play coming up. London would love to hit the end zone to take the lead. From the 11, 3 backs. Hand off to Merrill. Right side. Cannot get back to the line. He is stopped by Declan O'Rourke. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Knights.
Yeah, and that has been all game long. Merrill trying to get runs, and the DC linebackers coming through the line for a tackle for loss.
That is Declan O'Rourke's first tackle for loss on the day. And DC holding London to a field goal try. This will be JT Delaney from 30 yards to make it a 1-point game. High snap, kick on its way. It is good. So London makes it a 1-point game. They're trailing 24-23 with 2:14 to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, that was a perfect drive for London, even though they were stopped from going into the end zone. And Delaney kicks a field goal, and we have a 1-point game on our hands now.
A good, close game between both teams. In these 3 meetings, there has been no margin greater than 10. So we expect another good, close battle today. Rockefeller to take the kickoff. He'll take it from the 5. To the 10, 20, 25. Tried to cut right. But he'll be taken down at the 27-yard line. That last drive for London, 10 plays, 74 yards, culminating in that field goal. It's been a very good run of things.
Yeah, I would say it's a grudge match between 2 gritty Northern Division teams.
Excuse me, I was looking at the last drive they had in the first half. That's 9 plays for 64 yards. So 10 yards less. And 1 play less. DC now for 1st down. Handing it off to Kevin Say. Tries to get up the middle, but he'll get 1. He gets tackled there by Tony Roberto to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's Roberto. They're coming through the line and preventing Kevin Say to get more than a yard. Or more than 1 yard.
Now it's a 2nd down and 9. 2 tight ends right on the I formation. Excuse me, it's a 3 tight end set with 2 to the right. I'll hand it off to Say. He's going to go up the middle, but he is caught right by Jeff Gagne. Oh, and there's the update from Benny Butcher. His night is done.
Yep, knee tendinitis, and he is done for this game. He'll be back next week.
Yeah, in the Simulation Football League, if you are done for the day, you are only done for the game. There are no extended injuries. We have some pretty good doctors here in our league. 3rd down and 9. Synergy with 2 and 2. Has time. Pump fakes. Down the middle. Oh, nearly intercepted almost picked away by Rain Rhea. And that'll bring up a 3 and out.
Yeah, Rhea there in the middle of that. Look, another zone defense put by London, and Rhea was there to knock it down for a 3 and out.
I believe that's the first 3 and out in a while between both squads. The last one being DC midway through the first quarter. Kick is away here for Highwind. He'll return it at about the 40, and that's exactly where they will spot him after he is taken down by Daryl Bullock.
Yeah, and this has been a close game. Atlanta, Sioux Falls has been a close game, and this game has been real great between two Northern Division teams, and it's just, the SFL is known for these great matchups.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to have ourselves a good amount of matchups throughout this week, throughout this season. And you can make sure to check out the website. You'll find all the scheduling for the weeks to come. Pickler on first down under pressure, steps up, but he'll actually get a gain on the play. The pressure coming from behind ends up giving him a gain of 1.
Yeah, a little bit of a quarterback scramble there for Pickler there, and pressure was on him, and he decides to scramble for just a yard there, and it's always good to have a plan back up in your mind like that.
Any positive yardage is good yardage in this league. 2nd down and 9 with 3 backs. I'll hand off to Merrill. Tries to go right, shakes one. Almost got away from Peanut Say. But he'll get a gain of 2 on that play to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Peanut Say would not let Merrill go for any more than 2 yards on that play. He was just like a mouse on a piece of cheese there.
Now 3rd down and 7. Pickler in the shotgun with 5 wide. Dime package for DC. Bit of pressure from the sides. Throws down the deep ball, and it is complete to Vincalia. Takes it to the 35 of DC. What a way to end the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, what a way to end this 3rd quarter there. Vincalia finding a hole in the zone whilst Pickler throws it, and he gets a whole lot of yardage there.
Gets a 22-yard gain on the play, and it's time to put the 4s up in the chat. It's a close game between DC and London. 24-23, Dragons lead it. This is the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on Twitch. One more quarter to go here in DC. We've switched sides. Ethan Muslin, Justin Reside here on the call. Want to give a shout out to Dwayne Schindler and Aaron Gooden doing our stats for today. Thank you guys. You are much appreciated.
Always making us smarter here in the booth.
Pickler screening to the right on first down. Merrill makes the catch. Makes one man miss, but the second man right there to make that stop. That's Daryl Bullock making the tackle for a gain of 4.
Yeah, Bullock there, the second man to tackle Merrill on that screen. As the first man missed, if you get 2 men out like that, you have the first one miss, get the second guy to tackle him. Perfect example there.
2nd and 6. Offset eye with 1 wide left. Pickler going to throw under pressure. Screens to the left side. It's going to be complete. Merrill makes 2 men miss, but Riley Hughes was not fooled there. Going to get a gain of 6 on that play. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
Another screen where this time DC brought 3 men to try to tackle Merrill, and it took the 3rd guy, Riley Hughes, to grab him.
That completion putting Johnny Pickler to 399 yards of passing. One more, he'll hit the 4-century mark. 3rd and short to go on the offset eye. Pickler to throw, screens it. Left side is complete for the first down. Vincalia makes the catch, and that'll make Johnny Pickler 400 plus.
Yeah, the 4 missed. Today missed Johnny Pickler's missed a 400 plus, and we got a challenge on that play.
And it's a logical thing to do, seeing if the catch was made in bounds. We'll take another look at it and see whether or not he was in.
Yeah, let's see if Vincalia did a 2-toe drag. Did he or did he not?
He had 1. I think that might be enough. Looked like it might have gone in. Here's the call. It does stand as called. It is a completion.
The home team
That will be a timeout for DC. And that will officially put Johnny Pickler at 402 yards.
Yeah, that was just, DC trying to make, thought he was out of bounds, but he did the one toe swag. You can have 1 foot in the out in the SFL. It just takes to make sure the first one or the second foot is in.
As long as your foot is in, you are good. Pickler to throw here on first down. It's incomplete, intended there for Benji Matson, but it is knocked away.
Yeah, knocked away there. Perfect man-to-man defense there from DeSantis there on that pass deflection.
That makes DeSantis' first deflection on the game. Could be a big one here if they can hold them outside the red zone. 2nd and 10. Offset I with 1 tight end left and 2 wide receivers.
And both linebackers are moving.
Pickler steps back and a throw for the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, London! Vin Kalia gives London the lead.
Vin Kalia obviously saw that there was pressure there from DC there as they brought the 2 linebackers up to the line, but it's Vin Kalia making a touchdown and London has the lead.
Pending the extra point, this will be a 6-point game for the Knights, who are looking to get their 2nd win of the season. DC hoping to pull ahead once again so they can go to 5-0. JT Delaney to kick the extra point. Good snap, hold, kick on the way. It is good. So London takes the lead 30-24, but with 9:45 to go in the game, it is still plenty of time for DC to come back.
Yeah, plenty of time for DC to take a 1-point lead here if they can get a touchdown on this next drive.
Last drive there, as you saw on your screen, 8 plays, 59 yards, resulting in that 22-yard touchdown pass. Rockefeller, they received the kickoff. He'll take it from his own 5. That's the 15-20. Cannot shake the tackle as he is brought down by London's Benji Matson. Set up first down from the 22-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life. Inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service, APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Synergy with the quick pass there, but they'll be ruled incomplete. Caught that one out of bounds. And that was Kyle Storm looking to get his first catch of the day, and this just wasn't happening.
Yeah, that was just Sebastian Energy making a critical error of leading his tight end a little bit too far, trying to get at least 3 yards here.
So they'll bring down 2nd and 10. 3 tight ends in the I formation. Looks like to be about 8 in the box. Handoff to Kevin Say. He'll go to the left and get a couple of yards. But he gets brought down almost immediately by Chad Rowland to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, perfect call there for London to bring those 8 men into the box to prevent Say from running any farther, and Chad Rowland just tackles him.
Yeah, caught him right on the line, but Kevin Say was able to move forward instead of falling back to get those couple of yards. Now 3rd down and 8 with 2 and 2. Synergy to throw down the middle. It's complete, and it's just enough for the first down. Lauren Percoco with another big play.
Lauren Percoco, what a great job there to get in front of those 2 defenders there and at least cross over that first down line.
Another big 3rd down conversion courtesy of Lauren Percoco. Sets up a new set of downs from the DC 32. Synergy to throw on first down. Oh, under pressure in the pocket and threw a bit of a wide shot, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, wide duck shot there from Sebastian Energy there. Pressure from, I believe, Williamson there on that play.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Now it looked like Hendricks was over there and help to cover the receiver. Offset I, 2 wide receivers left. Put the pressure on the line. Synergy going to throw to the left. It's going to be complete. Josh Gill making his third reception of the day. It's good for a gain of 6.
Yeah, good call there from Sebastian Energy. Let Gill go 6 yards, catch the balls, be pushed out of bounds, and stop the clock. Now you make a third and manage, and we'll see if you can put Kevin Say on a running play.
A very reasonable third down play here. And still plenty of time on the clock. You're still looking at just above 8 minutes to go. It'll be an offset eye with 2 wide receivers. Hand off to Kevin Say up the middle. Cannot get to the marker. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down on the 3-yard gain.
Yeah, that was just London bringing an extra minute in the box, knowing that it was a Kevin Say run was about to come, and they stopped him short of the line, so it's 4th down and a punt coming up.
Tony Roberto making that big tackle. Going to force the punt from Don Wilson. Good snap. Kick is on its way. Highwind 2 call for the fair catch. He'll take it at the 27-yard line. Coverage of the Simulation Football League on Next Level Sports continues next Saturday, February 26th at 2:30 Eastern. Lone Star is the team to get a crack at the defending champs, hosting Baltimore for the first time in franchise history. Then it's a quarterfinal rematch and divisional rivalry between Florida and Charleston. Bonus coverage will include Arizona St. Louis and DC Queen City. Visit NLSE.com to find Next Level Sports in your area. Pickler with a wide receiver on first down, going to get the catch for the first. And about a 12-yard gain there for Fox Highwind.
Yeah, Fox Highwind getting in front of defenders, catching the ball, getting 12 yards on that play. And let's look at the replay. I think, it looked like a zone coverage or a man coverage there by DC. It's just Fox Highwind knew where to go in the coverage.
Looked like it was zone coverage for the secondary there, but Kappa Jones coming forward to making the play. Now it'll be 1st and 10 from the 39. Pickler to throw. Left side, pass complete to Vincalia. It'll be good for, that is not Tiberius Bovine making the catch for the 9-yard gain.
Yeah, and DeSantis there just mollywopped Bovine there to stop him short of the line to gain.
Closing in on DC territory. 7 minutes to go here in the game. DC needs to make a stop. 2nd down and 1. Offset eye, 1 wide to the left. Pickler gonna throw it. Under a little pressure, throws right side, tipped it, incomplete. Big, huge defensive stop there from Aaron Gooden.
Yeah, Aaron Gooden knowing where the ball was to tip it down. As DC has been doing these perfect zone reads and everything perfectly for DC, even though they're still behind London.
They're only behind by 6 points, but they are playing like they're down by 10. 3rd down and 1. Offset eye, 1 wide right. Two tight ends to the left side. Pickler under pressure, and he's sacked! Oh, brought down at the 42-yard line. Who is that? The big man. That is number 75, Saeed Gore, with his first big tackle of the day.
Saeed Gore coming off his blocker to get Johnny Pickler there, and look at that. Oh, that was a big hit from Gore.
Looks like that was the rookie right guard, Anthony Anderson. He got around the 1st-round pick from Ottawa. So good matchup there for Saeed Gore. He ended up getting the sack, forcing London to punt. There's Longfellow kicking this away for Rockefeller. He'll call for a fair catch to the 24-yard line. So the DC will have another opportunity. They've got 6 minutes and change to go. All they have to do is they get to the end zone, they'll score and take the 1-point lead pending the extra point. A field goal would make it closer, but they'd have to watch their time.
Yeah, watch their time. They only have 2 timeouts available to them, so it has to be a lot of clock management.
1st and 10 for Synergy, 3 bunch to the left. Gonna throw to the right side. Pass is complete to Percoco. She'll get down to the 32-yard line for a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, that's what I like about DC when they're using Percoco on the short routes here. Knowing that it was zone coverage from London, and she went right underneath that zone coverage to get the ball.
So far, Percoco, 46 yards receiving on 3 receptions. Second best for the team so far today. Handoff, Kevin Say cannot go anywhere. He'll be back at the line of scrimmage for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and that time London just brought the heat on that run play there. John and Gagne makes the tackle.
Now a 3rd down and 3. They'll have 2 tight ends left on the offset eye. Big play here for Synergy. Gonna screen it out to Say. He's got plenty of room for the first down. He gets it, shakes one tackle, and there he goes past midfield and gets to the London 40-yard line.
Yeah, and that screenplay, as you saw, London did not bring more than one guy there because Kevin Say catches the ball and only brings one man to tackle him, and he runs a lot of yards before he gets tackled.
Ended up being tackled by Telemax Scarborough, but not after crossing into London territory to the 48. A huge gain on that play, and ended up going for 21 yards. Synergy with time, throws down the middle, incomplete. That one intended for number 84, Josh Gill.
Yeah, that was just the London defender knocking into Josh Dilger and Josh Gill dropping the ball.
This does stop the clock with 4:40 to go. It's a little bit of leeway for the Dragons. 2nd and 10, 1 tight end left with 2 and 2. Dime package for London. Looks like they're in a prevent set. Synergy gonna throw down the left side. It's complete for the first down. Gonna be brought down for about a 12-yard gain. DC keeps the ball moving.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that happens when you put out this prevent defense here. The wide receivers are going to go into open spaces and get first downs like Banfield just did.
Yeah, and I was about to mention, that is the return of Jeff Banfield, who was out for some portion of the game with an injury, but he is back in the football game making huge receptions. 1st and 10, Kevin Say going to try to run up the middle, only gets about a yard. Brings it up to the 35 with 4 minutes to go, and now you got to start wondering about the clock.
Yeah, does DC use one of their 2 timeouts to stop the clock, or keep running plays and let it go to the 2-minute warning?
At this point, you got to get close enough to at least get into field goal range, then worry about timing. 2nd down and 9 on the I formation. 2 tight ends to the left. Synergy to throw, right side, pass is complete to Banfield. His 3rd reception of the day, brings it to just within London's red zone.
Yeah, this time it's Sebastian Energy reading the zone coverage and Banfield getting in the spot where the defenders weren't to get another first down for DC.
So far, Banfield 3 for 3 on his targets with 34 yards. And now DC knocking on the door. They're definitely within field goal range, closing in on 3 minutes to go. Offset eye, 2 tight ends left. 1 wide receiver to the right. Play clock down to 10. Closing in on 5. Now they'll hand off to Kevin Say. He goes to the left side. He'll get a couple of yards. Bring it up to the 20-yard line. Now less than 3 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, DC trying to run Kevin Say, but London has been bringing more and more guys into that box to prevent Say from getting no less than 1-2 yards of carry.
Now about 2 2/3 to go in the game. 2nd and 9 from the 20. Synergy's got 3 bunch to the right. He'll throw it down the middle. Pass caught by one hand. Going to bring it to the 15-yard line for a gain of 6. Another reception there for Josh Gill.
Yeah, Josh Gill going underneath the zone covers this time to get an even closer and a manageable 3rd down.
What will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 4. 3 bunch to the left. Synergy fakes the handoff. Gonna throw down the middle. Oh, nearly intercepted by Jeff Gagne. To stop the clock with 2:04 to go. 4th down and 4. Do you go for it or do you go for the kick?
I'd say go for it, but going back to the Gagne play, that was just Gagne reading Sabaz Energy's eyes to block that pass.
And it looks like they are going to go for it. They got to get to the 11-yard line to keep the drive alive. They'll take the snap. Stay up the middle. First down! Takes it to the 10-yard line. And that'll bring us right up to the 2-minute warning.
That perfect running there by Kevin Say going to the outside to get that first down.
It's not over yet, folks. 2 minutes to go. DC is threatening. They trail by 6. This is the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on Twitch. So after a huge 4th down conversion, DC threatening just outside the 10. 2 minutes to go. Synergy to throw it. Has time, under pressure, hit as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Lucky to get that away as Selwyn Lane was putting the pressure.
Yeah, Lane there putting pressure, and luckily Sebastian Energy just throws it down to the turf to make it 2nd down.
So now it'll be 2nd down and 10. 1 minute, 58 seconds to go. DC looking to get into the end zone. This is effectively goal to go. 3 tight ends with 2 to the right. Handoff to Kevin Say. He's only going to get 1 yard, and they'll let that run. We go to 3rd down inside the 10.
Yeah, and that's just and that was just a big man coming from his line spot to get Kevin Say there.
So this is it. 3rd down and 9. They got to get to the end zone on this play. On 2 and 2. Synergy. Going to throw up the middle. Pass is caught. Touchdown, DC. Oh my goodness. Lauren Percoco again with another big 3rd down play, and she scores the go-ahead touchdown pending the extra point.
Yeah, I think that's Sabaz Energy reading the coverage as a zone in the end, towards the end zone, and Lauren Percoco going over the line, catching the ball, and getting a touchdown for DC.
So it will come down to the leg of Potty to make this a 1-point lead. Lauren Percoco, again, proving why she's one of the better tight ends on this squad. 55 yards on 4 receptions, culminating in that touchdown. Low snap here. Kick is on its way. It is good. So DC now holds a 1-point lead, 31-30, with 1:28 to go in the game.
Yeah, minute 28 left. 3 timeouts for London, and they can do good clock management even to take the lead here.
That last drive, 14 plays, 76 yards, from culminating in the 9-yard touchdown. This is going to be a fight to the finish. Highwind taking it from the goal line. Coming up to the 10, 20. Going to go to the right side. Cannot get anywhere past that. And will be taken down at the 23-yard line. So, London really only needs to get into field goal range. They have all 3 timeouts. Minute 24 to go. Everything is on their side right now.
It's London just needs to have good clock management here to try to get that field goal, because you have seen the SFL, bad clock management, field goals, game over sometimes.
They'll start with Pickler in the gun with 5 wide on 1st down. Dime package for DC. Bit of pressure. Pickler throws to the left side. Caught! And it's Vincalia with room to run. This could be one and done. Yes, it will be. Touchdown, London! Oh my goodness. One play goes 75 yards plus.
Holy cow, Vincalia, knowing this DC offense, and look at this, there's the defender. Vincalia bumps him off and catches the ball and goes all the way to the house for 6.
You saw there, Kanye Rockefeller trying to make the tackle, just could not hold on. That is a 77-yard touchdown, 1 play on that drive. Now you got to wonder, do you go for 2? They are going for 2.
Yeah, and in a I formation, heavy set.
And a heavy I, looking to make this a 7-point lead. Merrill up the middle, he gets it. It's good for 2, and now it's a clean 7 for London.
Yeah, 7 points for London here. good call for a 2-point conversion. Heavy set I, make Merrill run to run to the end zone there for the 2 points, and now Pickler 521 yards on the day.
521 yards, 4 touchdowns, a QBR of 130.8. He is having himself a day. Rockefeller to return this at the 5, so DC will have another opportunity. It's up to the 25, 26-yard line before they are stopped by the London special team. Max Strong there making that tackle.
Yeah, now it's on the flip side for DC. Only this time you have 2 timeouts with 1:09 on the clock. Do you go, rush 2-minute drill then timeout, or just go 2-minute drill all the way down?
At this point, it's a 2-minute drill. You're with 1 timeout less. You have to start working the pass, and Synergy's been doing well for it. First down from the 25. Screen to Say is complete. Going to get up for a gain of 4. They're going to go no huddle.
Yep, it's probably going to be no huddle on the way unless they take a timeout in this 2-minute offense.
55 seconds to go. Synergy to throw it again. Has time. Down the middle. Pass complete. They're not going to call a timeout. They're going no huddle again. Again on 2 and 2. 40 seconds to go. Synergy to throw down the middle. It's complete. Oh my goodness. They are trying to rush their way. They get into London territory. Now dealing with about 30 seconds to go. That was Churchill making the reception. First, 2nd and 2. Down the middle again. Pass complete. And now they will call their second timeout.
Yeah, that was just 2-minute offense and then take your timeout after getting a first down. It's just DC trying to do clock management and maybe get to the end zone with 1 more use of a timeout if possible.
If anything, if they do end up scoring, it will put a lot of pressure on London with very little time left. 1st and 10 now at the London 42. 3 bunch to the right side. Synergy, bit of pressure, throws right, pass complete. Oh, but he cannot get out of bounds. That was Lauren Prococo making another reception. 15 seconds to go. They got to hurry.
Yep, they got to hurry and throw it in the end zone right now, possibly.
10 seconds to go. Pump fake. Throw right side. Pass complete. They get down to the 20. And they'll call their final timeout. As Banfield makes another big reception. It'll be first down at the 21.
Yeah, first down. DC use a timeout. Banfield just catches the ball here. Perfect job here for Banfield. And now DC just got to, if they can do it, they got to hurry up. Hurry up offense with 7 seconds left.
At this point, they've really only got 2 shots to the end zone, and they're going to have to do it on both occasions. 1st and 10, 2 and 2 from the 21. Synergy has some time, pumps it down the middle. Oh, it's caught, but it's caught in the middle with no timeouts left, and that's going to do it. The BC Dragons cannot get down the field, and London comes away with their 4th win in a row against the Dragons, 38-31.
And the DC Dragons have been knocked out from the undefeated. There's only one undefeated team left in the SFL, and that's the Baltimore Vultures.
You saw their combined 1,000 yards of offense from both squads. It was a very offense-oriented game. That was, oh my goodness, that should have been a much more exciting finish, but they just could not get the job done on that final play.
Yeah, they couldn't get it done. Clocks hit 0. London wins, and now they're 2 and 3 on the year.
Currently winners of 2 straight after starting the season on a 3-game skid. Now they're 2 and 3. They're back into contention. And next week, they'll have a chance to get above 500. Next week, they're going to be taking on Houston in Texas. DC will have to brush off this loss as they face another division rival next week. They'll be in Buffalo taking on the Queen City Corsairs.
Yeah, Queen City, not an easy road in the North Division.
Player of the game honors for today go to Vin Talia. 8 receptions, 227 yards, and 3 touchdowns, including that final go-ahead touchdown for London to win it. But big props to Johnny Pickler as well. 521 yards of offense on the day. That is going to do it for us here in our nation's capital. Final score once again: London Knights go to 2-3. They defeat the DC Dragons, who will get their first loss of the season, 38-31. For Justin Reside, Dwayne Schindler, and Aaron Gooden, our commissioner Cameron Irvine, I'm Ethan Muslin. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. We'll see you next time.